about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.
That shows why he's Cap, because when he fought Spider-Man, he quickly acknowledged that Spider-Man was a threat and just disabled him. Like, I'm not about to fight this dude.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's got going on, but he's on some shit. Let's end this.
Where the fuck are you from? What
Of course.
This is some shit. We got some shit on the field.
He knows. Like, that kid 10 years is gonna be a fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like Trey Young.
Whatever the fuck. He said whatever the fuck that was. He gonna be running the show today.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he watched both of them. I'm supposed to be heirs to the throne. He watched both of them.
Who was that one?
He watched Bucky and Falcon.
I ain't even gonna lie, that was another token to that character.
Cap's heirs to the throne. Sorry.
Cap's heirs to the throne.
Tony's heir washed both of Cap's heirs.
It's like it was nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, he disabled them and whooped their ass. I thought they was really showing homage to the boy. And they were veterans.
Nah, he was.
I'm not gonna lie, Falcon's kind of dirt, bro.
Much like and I'm glad. I'm there with you. I'm with you.
So wait,
My fault.
well, here's the thing. Falcon is supposed. Here's the thing.
Now my Captain America is a wild statement. That's a wild statement.
Well, here's the thing about
he said that's not my Captain America.
Even his comic book adaptation was not fire,
no,
bro. It was not fire.
That's better, because here's the thing with Falcon.
I like him as Falcon, but he's like okay.
Here's the thing with Falcon.
He's the most okayest superhero
ever. It's the same thing. It's the same
He's
thing.
so mid.
He's so okay.
You see Hit Monkey?
Oh no, but I heard that was good.
Hit Monkey's fire.
But it's the same thing that makes Hit, like, ultimately Hit Monkey's just a fucking chimp with a gun, right? But he has this ghost. And the ghost can, like, go through walls, and he's like, oh, we're coming from this way. He gives him, like, spatial awareness. What made Falcon good in the comic books was he could at least, like, talk to fucking birds. So, like, he had like a spatial awareness.
I
he could also, like, see through
but Red
their
Wing was an
eyes.
actual bird, though.
Yeah, Red Wing's an actual bird.
Yeah,
and he also, like, Red Wing was a bird he could control. But he could see
that's how they
through
modernized
the eyes of, like, other birds.
Well, that's different.
At one point, like, I think they used Falcon to, like, when they had, like, the Civil War, Falcon was who they used to catch all, like, the superheroes that didn't want to fucking sign up, because he could, like, do surveillance on the whole world. Yeah, through fucking birds.
Oh, through birds.
So, like, he has, like, a sentience to him to being able, like, to see.
But they didn't show that in the MCU.
But without that ability, he's fucking useless.
Without that ability, he's not.
Just a guy.
I know he had that ability.
What the fuck?
He's literally just a guy with wings.
Just a guy with wings.
And gun. He's shooting everything. He's just shooting everything.
As a background character, they always played him up until his show.
If it's gonna be like Falcon with actual abilities, yeah, but I like mechanical suit. That's anybody.
I don't like him.
Literally anyone.
Falcon. You know
I love how he got introduced to the MCU. He's just like this guy that Captain America meets like in the hall, and then he's like, "Hey, I got wings."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now you're my best friend. Now you're Captain America.
Right. Yeah.
It's like that. I just gave y'all a rundown of Captain America.
Remember how I told y'all my foot? Remember I just told y'all how I think Captain America, besides him, like anybody else, like Hulk, I beat him. Besides Hulk, he could beat anybody else in a hand-to-hand combat. I feel like it don't matter.
Right.
Regular size people, he's putting them in the pretzel.
Right.
I feel like who's Falcon's putting in the pretzel.
Right.
No. He get washed every time.
He's getting washed.
Bucky saved him
Ant-Man washed him.
That whole series, Bucky saved him.
See, but you know what? Ant-Man will wash a lot of people.
Right.
That's a hack ability.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I
don't think Captain America
We're talking about cross matching. Ant-Man would be a big problem for Doctor Strange.
No.
The fuck did Doctor Strange do if he can't even see it?
Honestly, I got one better than you.
Nah, but here,
I got one better than you. One better than that.
What?
What about Wasp?
Wasp is even worse.
Wasp is worse. She's better than Ant-Man. He gets to get bigger, but
yeah, because he could also reverse him, so he can grow.
Yeah,
but he'd be a problem for Doctor Strange. You know, Ant-Man wouldn't be a problem for us.
Why would Ant-Man be a problem for Doctor Strange?
His ability to Doctor Strange needs to see him to fucking hit him with spells.
I don't think so. I think he can handle that no problem.
He gonna have to put him in the Mirrorverse or some shit. He's just gonna automatically just change the whole field.
But then Doctor Strange put him in the Mirrorverse, and then he shrinks to quantum size, and then what?
I don't think I want that problem.
You just lose track.
I want an atom-sized nigga in a room full of mirrors.
I think you're right on that one.
The last thing
you just lose track.
That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, that I agree. I don't need an X-sized nigga running around in a room full of mirrors. Like that's the last thing I want. That's the last thing I want.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Yo. But you know, it'd be a cool.
Spider-Man.
Last segment when I would have done another good cameo. It was like a little thing. Just had Deadpool just sitting next to Tom Holland Spider-Man and Paul Reed's Ant-Man with a can of Raid. Like they did in the B.
I actually heard
that would be a fire.
No, that was different. I see that at the time. Nah, yeah, but to
Yeah,
bring
my
it,
bad.
Okay.
That's why I like that What If episode where they had fucking Yellow Jacket and he pretty much like killed off almost.
Everybody, yeah, but it was Hank Pym.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it was Hank Pym versus
So damage you could do.
Yeah.
But that tech is like what the fuck?
but the Hank Pym Yellow Jacket
Went crazy.
is low key. Back to your villain thing. I would have him as a villain too.
I mean, that's not a real villain. That's not a real
Yeah, I
See,
that's one of those situations where I was talking about. That's one of those situations where I was talking about.
Probably the worst
Some people just gotta be good guys. You can't have Hank Pym as a fucking get the fuck out of here. He take out half of the superhero front line and it's
Alright.
Who Hank Pym?
Hank Pym is a villain. Yeah.
So
They said that they're Matt OP.
Alright, so I wanted to give y'all the pre agenda on this third segment thing, right?
Oh, we going right? Copy that. I go to left usually.
Who like I asked y'all earlier, who would y'all want to see in the MCU? 5 people. If you don't got 5, that's cool. You can name who you have.
I got low key got 6. Low key got 6.
I got my 5, and I'm just gonna say them since I have them.
Yeah, I think I write this down.
I have Quicksilver, Iceman, Quicksilver, Iceman, Magneto. No, not Magneto. I'm sorry. Quicksilver, Iceman, Wolverine. I want to see the MCU's Wolverine specifically,
Absolutely.
and I want to see Cyclops. How they're gonna do him in the MCU. And I have one more. I kind of forgot who he is, but I'm gonna remember. So if anybody else want to put it on the people I said so far, would y'all like to see any of those people in the MCU?
Facts. Iceman, fire pick. Fuck the Iceman.
Wolverine's a gimme.
It's fire. You said your first one was Quicksilver, right?
No. Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
Oh, sorry, I probably said it wrong.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer.
I did say Quicksilver.
Yeah, fuck me up. I was like,
Sorry.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh.
Silver Surfer, Iceman, Wolverine, Cyclops, and then and Hyperion. That was my 5th one. I really want to see him in MCU.
That's be fire.
Really love this guy.
I do love this guy.
Hyperion.
You gotta see his episode on the Avengers Assembled cartoon that came
I gotta watch it. Yeah, you really fuck with this nigga.
Yeah, when he came, it was lit. I
wanna see this.
And he was portraying himself as a good guy at first until they found out that he destroyed his whole planet. Because they didn't listen to him. He's Superman.
Exactly.
He's just like Superman. He has Superman, all his powers,
and
he hangs his cape only from one side.
when you brought this up, I said, I fuck with that nigga more if you're watching the, you recording? Oh, my fault. Storm and shit.
Oh my bad.
You good, but it's just.
No, you good.
So anyway, I said I would like Superman more if he was a villain, bro. I don't like
I
that
thought we
invincible superhero thing. So Hyperion, when you brought him up, I was like, let me find out about this Hyperion guy, bro.
Yeah, he's a villain.
I thought we got that with Ultraman as the crime syndicate.
So I feel like anyone else got their list ready?
I got mine ready.
Alright, ready.
My 5. I got Gambit #1.
Nice.
Ooh, I like Gambit.
I got Bishop.
Okay. Usually I told the Bishop for a split second.
I got Bishop.
This was good.
I got Mr. Sinister, one of my favorite villains.
If they're making a movie,
Go ahead,
bro. If they're making a movie about them, can you still be like, I want to see this thing? Can they make your list or?
I mean, yeah.
Because we haven't seen them yet. We haven't seen them yet.
Alright.
I want to see the Gwen Stacy Virgin Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Gwen. And that's you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I would love to see that take.
You might actually get that in Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like in 2 or 3 years, you might get that.
You might get that.
Yeah, I would love to see that take. And then I got it's like a tie for 5th. I got Madam Webb and Phoenix.
You always mention Madam Web. It's funny because before my girl had left, she had said Phoenix. She said she wanted to see their version of Phoenix. She felt like they were OD on that.
Yo, I feel like we didn't get the justice.
Definitely that.
I feel like we didn't get the justice with how Fox tried to portray it twice.
Right.
Fox had 2 times to do it.
Yeah, they
and you fumbled the bag
Yeah,
twice.
And I feel like that with one of the characters I mentioned, not to throw back on my shit, but there was one character that all my characters, if I could see any character in the MCU, I know I love Silver Surfer, but I'm not even going to choose him for this. I want to see the MCU do justice to Cyclops.
Facts. Cause they fumbled that bag too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And they fumbled him 5
Bueno.
times. You had 5 tries. You had 5 movies in this shit.
They got a lot of at-bats with that
crazy,
character.
all this feels like a big fuck you to Fox. everybody has X-Men on their list, and Fox made X-Men movies. So
Yeah.
like, what are you guys trying to
And I
do?
do want to see
That's
how this
crazy. That's crazy. Everyone got X-Men on their list.
You know what
Fox
you're
tried
saying.
mad X-Men movies.
I got X-Men on my list.
because I really wanted to see their Wolverine too. That's why I mentioned.
I could jump right into mines. The first 2 of mine feels like a big fuck you to Fox because I put it as a 2-part, Magneto and Doctor Doom. So I need both of those villains.
That's one slot?
Redone. Yeah, it's one slot.
Okay, that's what I'll take it.
I need both villains done correctly. Both villains done correctly.
You mean like no iterations of Magneto?
Nah. I don't feel like any iteration of Magneto was taken far enough. Like he wasn't a big.
It was average. I don't think above average.
Very average.
So I like both, but I don't think they was above average.
And
like the old one and the young one.
I don't think they ain't make the cartoon
Like
Magneto I grew up with justice. I ain't think
Yeah,
they
that's
just
what
played
he's
it.
Exactly.
Ain't stripping from that X-Men 87 yet.
Here's my take on Magneto, and I agree with you. My take on Magneto was, it's a role that needs to win. Like it needs an Academy Award. I feel Magneto needs to be Magneto's. As far as villains go, and as far as
you can flex a Magneto as hard as like they flex the Joker.
And as far as they flex the Thanos, like they can,
you
can give that guy depth. You can give him crazy, and you can make him a problem.
Right.
But I was satisfied.
Like the last Green
as
Goblin.
far as Fox goes, about the only thing I was satisfied with Fox was their Magneto.
Right. Okay.
Their Magneto was
I
about
was
the
satisfied
only
with-
thing I was
There's a
satisfied
couple things I
with.
was satisfied with, like something small too. Both of their word Necros. I was put the suspense on it, but I was trying to get on.
Okay. The casting for Wolverine was done well. I feel like.
He bodied that.
He bodied that.
Also, they
all 20
Professor
times.
X.
But I feel like he could grow up. I don't know
Professor
why.
X
I
was
feel like he
good.
could
He
grow
was
up.
cool.
Both of them were good.
Patrick Stewart did his
Patrick
thing.
Stewart and
Oh,
then
yeah.
James
They came all across as real friends.
Magine?
Nah, what's his name? James Mac. I don't know the kid, the young
James
kid.
Macro.
Young Magneto, you talking about?
Nah,
Yeah.
young Professor X, the kid that
He was okay.
He was okay, but
He was
he
okay.
did it okay.
Young
He
Professor
did
X.
from Patrick Stewart to pass it down and that to
Yeah.
follow
He
that up.
did it, yeah.
He did okay.
He did okay. To follow that up was
To
okay.
be honest, I think the other kid though, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name because he's the man. He did his thing as Magneto. The young Magneto.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Both of them,
but
yeah,
I don't
but-
think it was above average. I think it was just like solid.
It handled business.
Yeah.
I thought they were good, but
They were passable characters.
Oh, so
I thought they were more than passable.
Wait, let me finish this.
I got Doom and Magneto together.
Understood about Doom.
The first one's for the plot. Did you know that?
Yeah, straight.
Yo,
off top.
three movies that I have for Doom.
All right.
Let's not forget that.
Second one is a villain that I'm very fond of. I think that definitely. I think he's most notably an X-Men villain. Omega Red.
Oh my
I
god.
want some live action.
I heard that he was supposed to show up in the
And I want
in the
that.
Black Widow movie, but they had
That would-
there was an Easter egg of him being in the Black
That
Widow
would've
movie or
been
something
fire.
like that.
And I need like a mechanical dude with like a silver blonde ponytail. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
let's go.
He needs to be with a
They
metal
call it
face
look accurate.
with human hair, like a human blonde ponytail.
Okay, I like that whole baby red. That was cool. That's your second.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I want a Watchmen crossover
Wow.
From the
from
What?
the Watchmen universe, because if I'm not mistaken,
Oh.
I think Watchmen is like under Marvel.
It's DC.
No,
it's the Watchmen.
oh the Watchmen, not the Watchers. I was thinking the Watchers or Fripp. You think Watchmen, the show from DC?
Is that?
That's
DC.
DC.
Watchmen's DC.
Watchmen's DC.
DC.
Okay, that's
Like-
DC.
Yeah,
Well, that
Watchmen's
means
DC.
whatever. Just
When you like a
kinda
crossover with the Watchmen.
between Watchmen and like a Batman crossover.
I think just do a DC one.
Oh,
This is the old
Straight
DC
on the-
shit.
Straight on DC. Okay.
Spawn.
But he's not a Marvel character, right? He's a DC spin-off.
He's off. His comic lineage goes off to DC.
He's down with that other branch. What is it called?
Yeah.
But it's
Is
more.
that Dark Horse? Is Spawn Dark Horse?
No, he's not.
Nah, it's
first.
another one. It's damn, not Insomniac, right? No, it's not. That's the game shit. It's something like that.
I don't know what it is.
But he's something else. He's not.
Not DC.
He's not Marvel.
He's not
So
Dark Horse.
he's not Marvel.
He's not.
He's not Marvel.
He fought
Spawn is my
anything.
If anything,
crazy.
he'll
He
fall
fought
under
DC more.
closer to
No, he
DC.
was DC, and so what happened was the person that wrote Spawn was a writer that DC hired, and they wrote him, and then when he left, he was like, He was like, yeah, this is ours. DC was like, it's ours. He was like, that's fine. You gotta pay me for that. Like, there was a whole like legal case for that, and then he ended up winning it and getting Spawn.
I thought originally he was DC, like he was under DC.
It was it's something Image, comic Image or some shit like that. He's under that branch or some shit though.
That's wild. Well, that disqualifies two of my characters. But if there's one more character that I could take a live action move for, Squirrel Girl.
Oh, all right. You know I say that because I just found out about it like a couple years ago, and I was like, all right, cool.
I think Squirrel Girl could be like a really dope comic that you could like.
She could fit right in with the Young Avengers, bro.
Also, she's like the top 5, like one of the top 5 strongest like Marvel characters.
Literally,
like
so you could have
like
so you could have
she's really hacked.
Oh, she's a little like a young teenage girl that got control over and speaks to squirrels.
And she got
like
squirrel
Girl?
strength for something.
And she has like she's like not only can she speak to squirrels, she has like she's like a
oh, she got a big squirrel tail.
She's like Spider. She has like a spider. She has like a, you know how Spider-Man has like whatever the abilities of a fucking spider.
She got a big squirrel.
She's like a
I
squirrel
forgot to say that. Yeah,
person.
she has a big ass squirrel.
But then she can also talk to squirrels.
Like, you know, squirrels got that big ass tail.
Why is she so dangerous?
I honestly, from how they write, in the
Marvel
universe. How
her
her comics are written, like a combination of her physical abilities and just the sheer amount of squirrels that exist in her.
It's crazy.
She's beating like Wolverine. She's beating Thanos. Like she could just like legit.
She's a hack. She's a hack. And also, question, you just stirred up a crazy debate. How did she fit?
I think she would just be a great parody movie. The same how you kind of like one-off Deadpool, just parody him.
So you just parody her own shit.
Just have this fucking chick with just like a squirrel tail.
So you think that
MCU? I'll throw in with the Young Avengers. Remember that movie? She'll be like one of the main characters. That
so you think that
like,
that MCU could branch off? Let's say since we got the Multiverse of Madness coming up, take another universe and use some of their superheroes, as in like a different parallel shit. You get what I'm saying? That way you can introduce someone like Squirrel Girl. Because she too hacked to come into this MCU.
Well, that's what's going to happen with America Chavez, so yeah. America Chavez, that's going to be in the Doctor Strange movie. She's comes from the movie.
Because I wanted to see someone, I wanted to also see someone.
She's going to cross over into our universe.
See someone fucking Beta Ray Bill.
They supposedly...
I actually had him on my list, but I took him off my list for Spawn.
So who's your fifth?
Beta Ray Bill would probably be my fifth.
That's good, because you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be in Ragnarok and then they took him out, and then now they're saying that he might show up.
But that's so crazy, that's kind of like his story.
Ragnarok. Yeah.
That's like his story.
But to touch back on the your 5, what you got? Yeah, I think we ran through all our 5.
I think I got 4.
Everybody's 5.
I don't know why I got those 2
DC characters.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't do 2 DC characters, so I ain't even like. Now I'm cool. I'm real comfortable in this environment. Like. So as usual, fan. I feel about this guy, Doc Doom. I want to see him done right. I want him done justice.
Yes.
If he does come into the MCU. Please show my man's what he deserves, because he's a problem.
Top 5.
And he's top 3. And he's been a problem for everybody in the universe.
Right.
Everybody knows Doc Doom. His name rings bell.
Exactly.
So
I big bad.
Yeah, big bad too.
Yeah. He's a big bad.
I think exactly. Too, as being a big. We seen these things.
I hope so. Exactly. I hope so.
I'm taking that.
I hope there's a lot of big bads. I've said that. I hope there's a lot of big bads in this saga. My next one was I ain't gonna do this. I'm a Blade. That's why I was asking. If someone's coming,
you got his movie coming up, but you can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it. I want to see him done right. MCU's coming with him. Like I want to see what this looks like.
And I like the actor they picked. The actor that they got.
I absolutely like him.
I fuck with him a lot.
I fuck with him a lot. I fuck with him a lot.
Yeah, that was a good cast on that.
That's dope. So you was a fan of the old Blades?
I'm a super fan of the old Blades. Super fan.
I gotta spin that block because I seen them when I was young, but I was not a fan at all.
What? Really? Yeah, you don't like the Daywalker?
I was never a fan of zombies and that's not zombies, but vampires.
Neither was he, bro.
You know what it is?
I wanted to see powers.
I got you.
I was a fan of Blade because my older sister kind of had me on that. Like when the first Blades came out, I was like real little, but that movie was like great.
That's the reason why we have an MCU.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, they saved.
Blade was the one that bankrolled that.
They saved Marvel. They made a couple of
Blade. And then Punisher 1 came right after that.
Oh yeah,
Punisher 1 right after.
I didn't like that either. It was flopping.
I think it was Punisher run right after Blade. After the Blade trilogy shit, I think it was Punisher because that's when
They haven't
Frank
flopped for
Castle.
me. They haven't flopped for me. I don't remember.
But at the same
I
time,
don't
they
know,
got
I think
success
I
too.
Blade was good.
Who played Punisher in that movie?
You know what made Blade work? Like
Josh
Blade-
Gotu was in that movie though.
What made Blade work? Like at the time,
I
like,
think-
CGI wasn't that good.
Oh, no,
so
yeah.
it was kind of hard to do certain
Yeah,
things.
was
hard
gory.
to do certain- That's
But
why I think
Blade
that's
was just a fucking
Wesley.
dude just stabbing people,
Badass.
beating motherfuckers up. Like yeah,
he was straight just
it's badass shit.
Yeah.
And he did it for 3 movies
Yeah,
straight
he
and
was
just killing
straight.
everybody.
He was whooping mad.
I can't wait to see him versus.
just happened.
whipping hella
And he was
ass.
whooping hella ass.
I can't wait to see him versus Morbius.
Oh my god, that
That's
would
gonna
be
be great.
Nah, I ain't
I know
gonna-
they're gonna do it.
That's my. I just discovered something
Hold on.
right now by being on the
But
show.
isn't
That
Morbius-
is my
isn't
fan.
Morbius
Please
Sony?
let Morbius and Blade have it out. Please.
Isn't Morbius
please.
Sony though?
Yeah, but you know they
it
sharing
is.
characters right now with
This is
certain
good.
movies, so I can see
That
it
would be
happening.
incredible. I would love to
I
see
can
that
just see it
going
doing it for
off.
fans. Like, you know what?
Oh.
Deal.
Oh, wait, another one. Because I remember just the cartoon because you brought it up. Spider-Man Blade versus Morbius. When they did the thing in the animated series.
Oh yeah. That's
should
always
be
classic. That's always a
I would
classic.
love to see that shit because
No, Morbius-
Blade done
Morbius-
killed the big vampires.
Yeah,
So Morbius gotta come see him.
Yeah,
Like, I heard you
right.
kill vampires. I heard you the vampire. Like
Right,
that.
right,
Like
right.
get busy. Let's get busy.
That's what you mean. Yeah. Alright, who else?
My next one was Sabretooth.
Oh.
I would love to see Sabretooth done justice. Again, another character.
Right.
Like I just
They
want to
made
see.
Sabretooth
Come on, give me exactly. Give me a Sabretooth. Just make him kill somebody important or something, or something just crazy. Make it. Just give my man just like something that makes the whole
Sabretooth
crowd.
was a real threat.
An OD threat. He's a problem. He's a very real problem.
He really gets it in.
Like gets it in. Like really gets it in.
It takes Wolverine to stop Sabretooth.
Exactly. I was gonna say what they said about Wolverine, brother. Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
They
Like,
haven't done him at full capacity at all.
Yes.
And
yeah.
they had multiple. God,
CGI,
damn it,
Another
Fox.
man.
Hey, you need to use it.
Fucking usually yeah, mad at passport.
Come on, Fox.
You know, like you
got
got
my
like
son-
the big
you got
like
my-
man bear looking.
That's exactly what I
Sabretooth.
want, bro.
Yeah.
Send them out there looking like Sabretooth, bro.
Yeah.
Not looking like the lion from the Wizard of Oz, bro.
Honorable mention, I want them to
Come
make
on, bro.
Beast just like that too.
Bro, exactly. Another
Facts.
one. Beast almost made my list. He almost made my list.
Beast is fire.
Fire.
Yeah, I would like to make it just like
Do it
that.
right,
just like
bro.
the
Do it right.
cartoon. Pull everybody
You
off
see,
the
but with
animation.
CGI, you can make a good beast now.
Nah, you know what they need to do in the MCU?
Completely off,
Yo.
just real quick sidebar. The way I feel about Beast, I want them to do that for Blanca. For Street Fighter. That's all. But just that's I'm
I
gonna
got a
just
good
do
one
that.
for you. How about picture this for 1 second? Picture when we're watching Multiverse of Madness, right? And they go into the universe, and Doctor Strange opens a universe. He opens a portal, and in that universe, it's dead ass the X-Men animation show characters, but the show itself, it's still even the
Right, like as an animation.
as animation. The whole portal's animation, and you see the
Right.
characters coming, looking at him, and we
No,
talking to each other,
nah.
and they like, hold on, what's the name? I need your help, blah, 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 blah. And then Professor X whatever tells them, yeah, and they all step through the portal and start turning into live action.
Hell no.
Oh,
Again,
my God.
identical
I
to.
can't see it. I can't.
Would
see
that
it.
be the best scene ever?
No, I can't get with that. I can't rock with it. I wouldn't like them going that route.
It feels a little Power Rangery.
Yeah, I couldn't get
But if they
behind
just
it.
step through the portal and it's identical though from the boys, what you're looking through is seeing the animated that we grew up on, the yellow and blue
Right.
suits, and you see them step through and it's looking identical, casting is perfect, and everything they step through, and that's our MCU X-Men.
It's like Space Jam.
Yeah.
Literally like Space Jam.
Yeah.
Literally
So that would be
like
too
Space Jam.
cheesy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the vibes.
I thought it would be too crazy just looking at it in aspect as
Like
seeing
you can't
it
be
be identical.
identical portal. Nah.
Nah, you can't.
I like them coming from the cartoons. I don't want to see them come from the cartoons.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
You
I
can't
jump
put them out.
Exactly. It's like comics.
Nah.
That's what I like about Marvel.
Like, if they
Marvel's
would've
giving you
took
lore again.
If they were to like
What if it was
one
like
or two, like he'd be like, alright, like I picked this one, I need y'all to. That might be okay. But you talking about the whole squad
Yeah, the
coming
whole squad step
through?
through.
This is crazy,
It's
bro.
like- you like-
You do it to us. The whole squad coming through is crazy.
like a way to make that idea make sense. Like it could be on some like, so you know how they showed in the trailer how Doctor Strange knows about Westview, right?
Yeah.
So you know how he looks in different dimensions. He could be.
No, but Westview's not in a different dimension.
Yeah, but he could be like. So you know how like Westview's a thing, like how
But it was, I see what you mean, because it was his own
it
pocket.
could be him like in a
Yeah.
pocket dimension, and he's watching like a TV because you know Westview was like a TV show.
Alright, yeah.
So him watching like a television, and he's watching
Watching the animated
X-Men.
That'd be dope.
You get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And he's like,
I need to get
you know,
people
I
out
need
there.
heroes.
I need
you know what I'm
them.
saying? Like, and he knows they exist somewhere because he's watching a cartoon of them on a TV.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And then like they get pulled in like in a different episode. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're just pulled through.
Almost like the 1001, whatever the fuck with Tony Stark.
Pull them in off screen.
Yeah, off screen type
Yeah,
shit.
alright.
For me, I don't want, like, I just felt like,
Yo,
what if?
that shit just brought me into a whole different mindset.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry because that shit just made me think like, is that the way they really just brought in the X-Men into the MCU? And we
It
just
might
don't
be.
fucking
Like,
know.
she might have just Westviewed them into the
Like,
fucking-
and we just
Yeah.
don't fucking know. Mutants exist already in the
It
MCU.
could be. That's why I guess.
It wanted to be.
her brother, her kids.
Right.
You mean?
Right, her kids, like, yeah, facts.
You had any more on your list?
Then I did. I got to 4, I didn't get them.
Oh, I could.
This list
So-
is controversial, man.
Right? And then the rest of the guys
Look at
was
that
his. And I didn't get to 5, but I got to 4, and my 4th was Galactus.
Mm.
I want to see Galactus on screen. I want Galactus on screen.
That's funny because
Looking like
Galactus
the
batted
Celestial?
around my
Looking
list.
crazy, and I mean looking crazy, bro. Looking like how, where is he? Where does he, like, what is something that's bigger than planets? What does that even look like when it's just hovering out there?
Well, I will
Like a
say,
celestial.
I will say this during
Exactly, like a
because
celestial.
I watched the Eternals in theater. The Celestials on
It's
screen
gonna give you this fire look of hate.
were terrifying.
Yo,
to
they- yo,
to
bro,
be
I
honest,
was
they were distinctly. They gave you like exactly that look is literally the feeling they gave you. Like, oh shit, like
It's
this
not
thing's
like that
like-
really came. This shit is mad big.
Like the whole movie happens, and then they just like pull them into fucking
Yeah.
space. It's like, oh,
So that's why they gave me a glimpse
like they
of,
made the
Galactus.
Eternals just look so like.
Yeah.
And then you imagine like one of those like fucking chewing on a planet.
He's
It's
just
just like
sitting
what
there,
the
opening his mouth, and he's just
yeah, right.
chewing,
What
bro.
the-
Yo,
That
I
would
got one
look
request.
nuts.
If,
That would look
I know
nuts
it
on
won't make
screen.
sense science, like for the science realm or mathematically, but scientifically and mathematically, but if Galactus does come to the MCU, y'all gotta have him bite the moon. Like not Earth,
Yeah,
but the
the
moon.
moon.
Right?
Or
Like,
something.
Have him bite
Yeah.
the moon in half and it's just like
I mean-
now have a little ring around it, gold debris, but do something.
Something crazy. And I mean, like, I want it to look real. I
Something
want it to
permanent.
look small and like show like
Nah,
he's
it's just-
Galactus. He just ate Jupiter. Like he just
Right,
he
right,
just
right.
hung
No
on
more
Jupiter. There's
Nah,
no
yeah, that's what I'm
more
saying, something like
Jupiter.
that, like.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's,
so
I wanna
crazy.
see
That's why I said the
that.
moon because that would be like if you put off half the moon and now it's got a little ring of debris around it, and in every movie and show from here on out you
Oh
see
man,
that.
that would be
Like
crazy.
on Galactus, and they always probably have to mention that too.
If
Like,
now,
Yeah,
now in the
it's
MCU,
got-
the moon is just like that's the way it is now. It's just
Yeah.
this rock debris with a
yeah,
Right.
big ass
piece
chunk missing.
bitten out of it,
Or you
and
can
it
have-
somehow still works. But now it's just
You
We
can
all
have
know
like
that
you can have like
Galactus.
or like a shot where it's kind of like it's like panned off in the distance, and like you kind of see like the top of his head coming up, and it looks like a mountain.
right.
Mm.
Until you see like it's a fucking like a head like,
Oh,
you start to
over
see,
the
like,
horizon.
his
Yeah,
face.
bro.
It's
I
shit,
think
like-
that's the
almost like
that's
the
what I
fucking-
want to see.
almost like the moon in the fucking
in the
second
sky,
side, and then
right?
Yeah.
Imagine the moon was a lot closer.
Yeah.
It's like that. Just this head pops up in the horizon.
Oh my
Mountain
God.
coming up.
You're like,
Just
oh,
in their eyes. You're just like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not happening.
it's gonna have
right
those,
now.
that orange glow
Bro,
to
the
it
glow,
shit.
and look menacing, right?
Yes,
Imagine
yes,
that shit looking
yes.
evil
Yeah,
coming up,
yeah.
bro.
No,
They did that shit right.
Back over.
And the thing is to think about his size. He's a million miles away,
Right,
but he's still on your ass.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
right, yeah.
He's
still
still,
there.
he's
Far
still
as
you,
far.
right? He
Right,
probably can
so-
reach a million miles.
Yeah,
of course,
exactly,
bro.
exactly.
Like it's.
Yo, but that
So
leads
that's-
into what his is because that's his searcher.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
Silver
Silver
Surfer.
Surfer.
Silver
Surfer.
And no, I'm always
Yeah,
been Silver
yeah,
Surfer. So
yeah,
I'm always
yeah,
a show,
yeah,
a movie,
Silver
a trilogy.
Yes.
They go, they might even lead to all of that because
Yeah. Now I've always felt that relationship that they had, like
Yeah.
him being to go get me some.
You never watched his cartoon,
Whom?
Silver Surfer?
No.
If you ever, get
I mean a
chance-
little bit.
They
when I
have
was
it on
younger.
Disney Plus. If you ever get a chance one day when you're not doing nothing in the middle of the night, you know what to watch. You're like, you know what? Let me just watch the first episode. I don't really want to watch this, but Slug said, so like recommended it. Throw on the first episode and just see where that takes you. You know, that cartoon hit me like the way an MCU movie hit me.
Oh, did us?
Yo, bro, the first few episodes too, I was like, yo, and you make Galactus, he got that Thanos big type of voice.
Yeah.
And then Thanos pops up in it. And then Thanos got like a British type of voice, and he's like he's not the big bad. Galactus is the big bad. He's just like another little side character that's a threat though. Like he's like manipulating people and shit.
Yeah, because Thanos without the, like it's so weird. Thanos without the Infinity Stone just basically like Kingpin. No, he's like a purple Kingpin.
No,
nah, but he's
hell
more
no.
beastie. That's
I
why
mean,
he's
he's
more tight.
stronger.
And his
Yeah,
skin
he's
is really
not
like
space.
Nah,
He's mad nasty.
Nah, he's a
Yeah, but Kingpin's also
Titan.
like
He's
Kingpin's
Titan,
like a
yeah.
master of.
I ain't gonna lie, Kingpin is
Stuff.
incredible. I jacked Kingpin.
He's very strong.
No, Thanos would literally. Nah, Thanos eats Kingpin for breakfast.
I mean, yeah, but he's like a space
He
Kingpin.
hit, yo.
He is
Without
like
the
a space Kingpin.
stones.
He is a space
Without
Kingpin.
the stones,
In a
he's
sense,
like
he's a
a-
space
He runs
Kingpin.
all. He
Like,
runs the
alien
entire.
Kingpin.
Yeah.
He runs all of the universe. Like
Like,
Kingpin runs all of New York City.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and that kind of a whole, like, very dangerous.
Right, exactly.
Outside of all the politics and all the, I'm the bad. It doesn't matter what beast you got
Because
over
Kingpin
there.
had some kind of fucking power.
Yo,
That'd be
I mean,
fucking
I want to
dangerous.
touch on his last thing when he went in that cartoon. He goes and Thanos tries to capture Silver Surfer and shit, so he knocks him to a planet. Boom, off his board. He notices, so he knocks him to the planet. When he goes to the planet, he falls to this planet. The terrain of the planet starts shifting and adapting and attacking him.
Silver Surfer?
Yeah, so he's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, all this other shit. He's like, what is this? Planet seems alive, like, and all this, and then it comes to find out a face pops up out the ground and it's Ego the planet. Yo, bro, this cartoon's really mad dope. They got mad people that's canning
Oh, they got mad.
on his planet.
That's
Off rip, nigga, they got the
fire.
Kree and the Scrolls off rip coming to for like on some true shit. Like they need to on their planet. Matter of fact, they need to work together because Galactus is king. They like.
Oh, okay.
So we got
yo,
together
got
right now,
power,
like,
man.
yeah, it was, and I'm like, they just says Kree and Scroll through back, Krees and Scrolls. I'm like, oh, this is.
I learned that about the Marvel Universe. Almost everything ties back to the Kree Scroll beef.
Yeah, that's
Everything-
just crazy. And I'm like,
everything
yo,
goes back
so
to
I highly
the
recommend
Kree
that.
Scroll beef.
Yeah, if y'all ain't
That's
seen
the
the
big
Silver
one in the
Surfer shit,
universe,
I might
bro.
have to check
like,
that
y'all ain't seen
out.
the Silver Surfer shit.
Gotta
Start
check
the
that.
first
Gotta
episode,
check
see where it
that.
takes y'all.
I want to check that out.
Might
Mad
check
good.
that
It
out,
starts
man.
off with him as the human being on his planet, then Galactus coming, then he's like, nah, I gotta do something. Let me go try and bargain with him. They like, he's unbargainable. We don't talk to no nothing. He like, nigga, I don't make deals. He's telling him, and he like, come on, matter of fact, you're gonna be hungry one day and you're not gonna be able to find a planet just in time. And they be the person that always find planets. You're like, alright, bet.
Yeah, that's the
He
truth.
gave
That's
him,
the deal.
he gave him he gave him some of his cosmic power, literally. Put it in him, that shit transformed him. And he only had one recommendation on Silver Surfer before he was Silver Surfer. He was like, yo, let me just like spare my planet and stuff like that. So when he went back down to his people and his wife, he was like, yo, I'm gonna do what he wants, but I'm only gonna get like planets that don't really got life forms and nothing on that. So like it's safe for people and stuff like that. You're like, alright, you sure? Yeah. But when he went up there and he gave him the powers, he wiped his memory also on purpose. His memory, so you can just have one assignment. Look for planets with me. So when once he Silver Surfer, he like, where am I? How did I get? He like, you're my herald. You're gonna find me planets.
And Silver Surfer.
And that's it.
Yeah.
He never started questioning. He never questioned nothing until then after a while he's like, where did that come from? Like he finally starts catching up to him. Like, that shit is really mad.
Gotta
dope,
watch
bro.
that.
Like,
Gotta
That's
watch that.
crazy.
So,
That's crazy.
That's different.
This,
Yeah.
and he don't care about saving life no more because he got his memory wiped. Like,
No, yeah.
that's wild.
But then he starts going to other planets and stuff, and then he really was a good-hearted person, so when he's seeing destruction and shit, like, damn, I'm the one that's bringing this guy over here, like, this is the end of the whole world, and he's like, it gotta be a bigger meaning to this. Like, he just start questioning everything, and this guy's like, yo, don't forget your place, like, and all that, like, go find me planets, like, with a deep-ass voice, and he goes on, and then he gets Earth, you know, like how that goes, right? He goes to Earth, he's always Earth, humans and shit. So,
Yeah, not him.
it's really, really good, bro. It's really, really, really good. Y'all want to add anything else to this last segment before we close this one out? I know we said our top fives, who we want in the MCU. I feel like we all had surprisingly a couple good surprising people. Like
No,
even when you said the ones you said that got eliminated, I was thinking the other day, literally like a couple of days ago, not even a whole week. I would love for the MCU, Marvel Studios, to buy the rights to Spawn. I was just thinking that the other day.
Yeah, I think
And
Spawn.
then
I don't know why I remember Spawn being Marvel. I feel like
when you say that, I keep thinking of the Spawn movie starting with the Marvel backdrop.
I don't know why.
And I'm like, no, that didn't happen. Stop thinking that. That happened. The Spawn movie didn't. Spawn just starts. And that's it. There's no Marvel. There's no. It just starts.
That would be so cool.
It's
They would
none
do
of
him
the-
so cool. He's
they
one of
would
my
do
favorite
him super
characters
justice.
ever.
Spawn is fire.
They would give him a
I
super
understand
role,
why
and he
you
would be tied into
I-
Doctor Strange for sure.
I would love that. I would love
He
that.
absolutely
Like
ties to Doctor Strange and
Blade,
Spawn.
like all of those like dark characters.
Yeah, all those dark characters. Yeah, he would absolutely be tied into that. He'd be tied into the book. The I don't know what it's called. The
Darkhold.
The Darkhold. He'd
Right,
absolutely
right.
be tied into the Darkhold.
Oh,
That
shit
shit
was
was
fire.
fire.
Whoa.
That was so
One more
fire.
character.
Fire.
One more
Who that?
character.
Who that?
Go
How we gonna
nuts.
end it then?
Go nuts.
Punisher, bro.
You want to see him in the MCU?
You wanna see him-
I would like to see him in the MCU just because all the iterations they did
As
with him,
as the
showing
Frank
movies, I
Castle
like
from
it.
TV show.
Nah,
Or do you want a new iteration of him, or you want them to bring that same?
I like
Same
how
actor, same
Netflix
everything.
did them,
Yeah.
but I feel like the MCU could just 10 times magnify
That's how I
that.
feel.
And like it's gonna magnify
Of
it to a
course,
better.
of course.
Like if they change the
course,
actor,
yeah,
cool,
of
but I
course.
need the same grittiness. Like that one film, like it,
That actor was I think he was a pretty good actor.
you know, he was great.
Plays that-
He
plays
was
Frank Castle
pretty.
very well.
Out of
On
all
the
the other
Netflix
ones
show?
we got,
Yeah.
out of all the other Frank Castles we got, because you know there was 2 movie Frank Castles, right?
I like that.
Okay,
The other Frank Castle wasn't bad. He
But
just
those
the
movie
new
Frank
Frank
Castles
Castle made him was so much better than.
Thank you. Like
The Netflix
Punisher,
yes. I like that guy. I like that actor.
I like that actor as
I like
well.
that actor.
Yes.
I like that
But
actor.
I feel like the MCU would just replace him with someone. You know the MCU do their thing.
I mean, why not just use him? The same way how they brought back Charlie Cox for the cameo as Daredevil.
Because we actually like Charlie.
Can he come back into the MCU as his Punisher character?
Yeah, that's
he was old boy though.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh yeah, he
He's
was
a-
already on somebody in MCU.
Remember,
Right?
he's this kid. He's what's his name? What's his character?
Oh no, are you mistaken?
Wait,
Nah,
I'm telling you,
Crossbones?
Crossbones.
Nah.
Nah, that's a whole different
Is it
character.
Frank
No, that's not
Castle?
Crossbones.
I know you need a show.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
can play crossbows.
They look alike. They favor each other. That's not him.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ah, so then, yeah, they definitely could do that. Then.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I like
Honestly,
it. I like the Punisher, but like I would just want him to be a whole new person, casted, make him more buff, make him look like a real Punisher with the head.
Man, like how we had him in the
mad
comics.
guns.
And then in the cartoon,
Yeah, man, that was
Fuck
cool. That was really
that
cool
guy
about
wasn't
him.
bad, man. That guy.
I know, but I just like this.
I just like
the show try and didn't like it, so he's already like.
Oh, you didn't like the show?
the show was average.
I don't like any other Netflix
Yeah.
shows.
Me neither. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And I keep
That-
all them shits are
I
trash.
like
One
Daredevil
episode, 2
either.
episodes. I didn't like it either, and I watched it.
Oh,
It was
I
very
actually
awesome.
like Daredevil. Daredevil was probably the best
You like
one out of
Daredevil?
all.
Yeah.
And so in No Way Home, he was hype.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, when they
Look,
pulled out Charlie, yes.
Daredevil
he was hype.
Daredevil was a really
But
good
he
show.
don't seem like a bad casting, so I wasn't mad about him. But anyone else from them shows, y'all gotta
And
cast
even like Punisher,
Yeah, I
it
know.
starts.
You been
Punisher
saying that
starts.
already.
Yo, you gotta-
Punisher starts like a little slow from like the first hit, but Punisher gets really good. Like it gets really
But
good.
you gotta look at it for someone who, like
The movie wasn't that great.
the movies
Netflix
were
show
ass. The Netflix show was great. Was
Played
good.
us in the movie.
It was,
Yeah.
it was a good show.
Ben Affleck paid. No, I'm talking in the.
Daredevil.
No, I'm talking about Punisher.
Oh,
Netflix made a Punisher show too.
I know,
no,
definitely
and
did that.
they also had a movie back in the days. Punisher
Yeah.
movie.
I don't know
Okay.
who the actor was.
You said that
from-
earlier. Okay, yeah. alright.
I just know
Never
John
mind.
Travolta
Never mind.
was in the first
Never mind.
Punisher, and then they replaced that guy because they made the Punisher 2 that went straight to DVD. Yeah, like niggas don't know.
I'm done.
And then I don't even know.
I remember they came out multiple Punishers at the time. I just didn't like them. I was like, this
Yo,
is
bro.
not it for me. They coming out with
Because the
stuff
way
that-
they showed them in the cartoons and the
Like,
comics,
right.
it's crazy.
Came out
Right.
way better.
I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
DVDs and shit. But the Netflix adaptation was probably the best rendition.
I
It's
know
probably
that.
the best of recent Punisher things.
Yes.
That's probably the best
best
rendition.
one. Netflix
Yeah.
one is the best one out of all.
Best,
of them.
yeah.
But MCU would definitely rock a Punisher shit. That should be-
That would be dope to see.
Daredevil's fire.
Daredevil's old. Like
That was.
I fucked with Charlie Cox as Daredevil. Like
Alright, so
He did
let's-
a really good job as Daredevil.
fact.
And the world.
I heard people say that though.
So y'all would want to see him be Daredevil in the MCU?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he already is now. So
Yeah, he's
Well, he is. Actually, it's official now.
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
and they say it's gonna be more projects for sure. For
Yeah,
more
so
Kevin
it's-
Feige said.
He's supposed to be in She-Hulk.
The way that they built that character, like through the Daredevil series, is actually really good. They built it really well.
They show like how he's really like he overcame. Like they show the
How
struggle.
he like learns
Learns
to use his powers,
powers,
how he
all
gets
that
his suit, like everything.
It's fire.
They don't show how he gets his powers, but they show him like progressing with
Yeah.
them.
Progressing
And
with
then-
his powers.
Yeah.
And then I actually like the scenes of him versus Kingpin was fire.
Because like for me,
Like,
the thing with Daredevil, right? Because for a long time I felt like Daredevil's like I feel like Daredevil's like a C tier superhero.
Yeah.
But when you watch like his show, like who Daredevil faces, like Daredevil fights the fucking Hand, and their goal is to pretty much unleash demons into our fucking realm that are gonna like kill everybody and pretty much make them like the rulers of our realm. So he technically has like an S-class mission. Even though he's a C-tier superhero, you know what I'm saying?
got like that
Alright, so he's Kiba.
So got a luxury class mission.
He's low key like B tier. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's like
low key B tier. Yeah.
Daredevil, like,
very big
if
problem with his
Daredevil
hands.
doesn't succeed against the Hand, everyone's fucked. Like, he's like right down the block from Doctor Strange.
Bro,
this
like,
is definitely Spider-Man level shit.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
why
yo-
is it the blind dude?
What's the blind dude from Hell's Kitchen doing?
Like,
What's the blind dude from 10th Avenue taking care of this
Why?
war? Like,
Ain't he
This
a
is
lawyer?
fucked up. And he's a lawyer.
Listen, people know him as a lawyer too.
Like Stick,
Yeah.
like fucking Stick and Elektra, like they're both of them are mythical ninjas, and they're like in MCU's like top 10 most dangerous hand-to-hand combatants, and they have mythic abilities. He can just fucking hear really good. Like he has no business hanging out with these people, like at all.
Alright, so let's I know this is probably running long, and it's the second part of this segment. Let's wrap this up. Let us know who y'all thought who y'all like to see in the MCU. Up to 5 people, 5 characters that either whether they was in the Fox universe or whatever, y'all like to see the MCU do it though. So name 5, drop 5 down below. Let us know who y'all like between y'all 5. You know, anybody that stood out to y'all, whatever, even Spawn and
Watch me.
Watch me.
You don't want them to buy them and put those in there.
He's a hell.
You want them to buy them
Instead of watching
and
that crossover.
yeah, so let us know, smash that like button,
That's
like
the
Hulk,
loud man.
subscribe, turn your notifications on. Until next time, assemble time.
It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.